Hey, I'm Eric. I'm here with VMI Off-Road out of Bellingham, Washington, and this is my rig.
And for the guys watching this video, the reason why I stopped at this booth is because if you look at that roof, that thing looks like it is strong as can be.
Yeah, I mean, I can stand up there, no problem. I have a big roof box that I put up there, and it's just full of gear, and I can climb up to load it and stuff like that.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, it's all aluminum chassis. There's no frame, so it's a 3/8 aluminum body, and then you can see there's it gives you lots of room inside because it's just the thickness of the wall. I got a propane furnace, electric top, so you can see it comes down, so you don't have to worry about it. If you have any weight on the roof, it comes down.
Gotcha. Is there a backup crank if the power fails?
You can actually pull the. There isn't a backup crank. You can actually pull the. You can pull the pins up here, and you can just lift it. It actually surprisingly is lighter than we thought.
Oh, okay.
It seemed like it was going to be. The roof's not that heavy, but it seemed like it might have been heavy to lift it. But when it's on there with the hinges, it lifts pretty nice. So maybe this is a little bit extra.
Gotcha.
But it's nice. But I have an inverter, and then I got 18 gallons of water, air tank with 5-gallon tank, and I have a propane tank over here, which you can see. And I got, so these side boxes, I can do, it's about 6'3", and then it's about 20 inches across. So I can hold, I use surfboards, so I can do a 6'1" surfboard in here, and I can do about 3 of them on each side.
Nice.
And then you can, these go up, and they key lock here, and I also have a keypad at the back.
Let's take a look at that. Oh yeah.
You can lock the whole thing from here.
Nice.
Just do that, locks it all up, so you can put your keys inside or whatever, you know.
What was the headroom in here, by the way? Just curious.
I've had friends that are 6'4" who can stand right in here.
Let me see if I can
climb in. Yeah, for sure.
See if I can get up here. All right, so we're inside. I'm 5'9", and I got plenty of room in here, as you can see. Look at that. That is fantastic.
And I got some of the tie down. So I got the tie down track here with these removable pieces. I got track here and here, and then I got 2 tracks on the top on the inside of the roof. And then I got 2 tracks on the outside of the roof as well, so you can tie stuff down on the outside.
Nice.
Yeah, and these windows fold up. These windows roll up. You have the privacy screen.
Oh yeah.
And then you can also roll them down to look like this. You can have ventilation, or you can have all kinds of privacy.
Yeah, and I can feel the breeze coming in right now. That's
and then
great.
I got these big side windows, which open. Screen's open, so you can pass through, or you can close it up, close the screen, and then I have some of the canvas on there to hide the back. And this is just a inflatable mattress. I have another panel inside here, so I can go. Actually, I have 2 more panels, so I can actually have a full-length bed into the back here. And then normally, what my girlfriend and I do is we put 2 panels, and we have a double mattress, and we can both sleep. And we're short enough. Luckily, we can sleep across sideways. I just fit. I'm about 5'6", and I fit just fit. I can put my hand over my head to sleep, and I can just fit here. We can both sleep right in the side here, so it's pretty cool.
Very nice. Let me see if I can get out without falling.
Yeah, careful. Yeah, inverter, and then I have some 12-volt powers here. This thing's coming off a little bit.
I see you got more outlets over there too.
Furnace there.
Is that some kind of ventilation in there? Is that
so there's an intake and an out for the heat. So the heat's at the bottom and the intake's at the top.
Nice.
So it's nice because when you're 40 degrees, you change it in your wetsuit.
Yeah.
It blows right on your feet.
Oh, nice.
So it's good.
You got lighting in there too.
Yeah. So there's actually I have 2 sets of lighting. There's ground lighting here, mood lighting, I guess I call it.
Yeah.
And then up top here, I got LEDs. 1 LED here.
Oh yeah.
And then 1 LED up here, and these are switched independently, so you can run them. You know, if you're going to bed, you can turn this one off and climb in, and then turn that one off. And then I got a vent fan here, just a 12-volt, that runs off the
humidity down.
Runs off the same switch, so it just keeps some of the condensation when you're breathing heavy in here. You know, sleeping at night.
Yeah.
But yeah, nice rubber floor. You can cover in sand, and you can just sweep it out of there.
That is fantastic.
My broom. Yeah.
This thing is actually a lot bigger than it looks. I mean, it doesn't look that big from the outside, but when you're actually in here, I mean, you could just hang out in here with two people easily.
We've had 6 in here. It's a little tight with your knees, but we've had 6.
Get out of the weather,
Full session, it was raining out, and we're just chilling here with the heat on.
That is awesome.
So it's been good. And if you pull this other panel out, I mean, so from the front wall, there's a 15-inch deep box to hold the furnace, the batteries, and the inverter.
Yeah.
But other than that, you can sit right at the front wall. If the mattress is in here, you can sit right at the front wall.
Do you have an option to pass through to the cab?
So the truck didn't have a slider.
Oh yeah, so it doesn't even matter.
I didn't want to add one.
Yeah.
If it had a slider, there would be no problem to put a
just
put a
pop
slider
one
on that
in
front
there.
window. So
And you were saying the price again, if anyone asked, what was the
base model for this is 12.
12,000.
Yeah. And
Very
then just
nice.
whatever options you want to add to it. I mean, it's up to you.
Sweet.
Yeah.